Sure if you agree, but we all have a massive amount of meetings, especially with Microsoft Teams. We dial in using our smartphones, tablets, PC, Macs, and then if you turn on the transcription, later you can see every single text which was discussed in the meeting, and every single name is assigned to the text. But if you go back into the meeting room where you talk into one single device, how can you identify every single speaker? That's what I'm going to show you in this video using the Sennheiser TeamConnect intelligent speaker together with the Microsoft Teams rooms from Lenovo called ThinkSmart Hub. Let's get started. Most important question here, what do I need for the setup to get my meeting room transcribed? It's pretty simple. I only need a Microsoft Teams Rooms device here for Windows. Here I've chosen the Lenovo ThinkSmart Hub, also ThinkSmart Core, and then the Sennheiser TeamConnect intelligent speaker. Power plug and nothing more. Obviously you can attach monitors, you can attach camera solutions, but that's the minimum requirement. And of course a Microsoft Teams Rooms license. That's the cable dock, and with this you've got a connection to the USB-C going directly into the TeamConnect, also here power plug, and then the cable to the Lenovo. You don't need any additional software to do firmware updates or any kind of configuration. Everything works embedded into the Teams Admin Center. TeamConnect offers omnidirectional loudspeaker and 7 beamforming microphones, which is very important if you are sitting at different parts of this table at different positions. Now I'm at a distance of the Sennheiser TeamConnect intelligent speaker, 30 centimeters, and now the distance is 1 meter. Now the distance is 2 meters. Now the distance is 3 meters, and the distance is 4 meters. There is a mute button where you can mute without hearing any sign of clicks. You don't need any laptops here in the meeting rooms, no smartphones, so you can really prevent distractions. There is a support for Cortana. Cortana, join my meeting.
Joining your 7:30 p.m.
If you are talking at the same time with different people, which is called double talk, then you also get a clear voice and you don't hear any kind of overlays. Optional products are available like cable lock and table mount. Maybe you've noticed that there is no loudspeaker buttons because everything can be controlled on the Microsoft Teams room and the Lenovo side. Before we can get started, the Teams admin needs to do some changes in the Teams admin center in the meeting policies. Transcriptions need to be enabled there. The same for the end users. They go to the Windows or to the Mac desktop client and enable transcriptions there. Then you need to go to PowerShell, which is very important, and you need to do the following things: set CST meeting policy, and then the identity, and then enroll user override enabled, as well as CST policy, identity of your policy name, room attribute user override, and then attribute. If you don't do it, and if it's just disabled, you won't go to the next step, which is you go again as an end user to your desktop client, you go to the settings, and then you see a recognition where you can finally start to create your voice profile. Because you need this voice profile to get your voice identified in the meeting room. That's all. In the configuration settings of the Microsoft Teams rooms, you can choose here the microphone for conferencing speaker and default speaker, and here obviously you choose the Sennheiser. It's set correctly by default. Start our Microsoft Teams meeting by clicking on Join on the Microsoft Teams device from Lenovo. As you can see, nobody is dialed in from remote, from outside, because everybody who is invited is currently in the same meeting room. Unfortunately, the meeting organizer needs to start the meeting because using the MTR device, transcription cannot be started. The language is going to be US, English. And this is now the phase where the speaker is going to be identified. So I'm going to write now here, I'm Alex Wilbur. Yes, and I'm going to be updated. Welcome everybody, my name is Alex Wilbur. Good morning.
There, Teams. I'll talk for a few seconds to help you get to know me. It takes more than just a sentence or two, because there are lots of details.
That's the part where I'm going to identify Adele.
About my voice that you need to learn to be able to recognize me when I speak up in a meeting. And it's okay if I don't read this perfectly. You can let me know if I need to start over.
Hey Del, thanks for being here.
Let me share now some best practices for intelligent speakers. First, they support 16 languages and there are localized versions like Chinese, English, French, German, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Portuguese and Spanish. 20 centimeters. If you're inviting people by email, don't invite more than 20 people and make sure that the people who should be identified, they receive the meeting invitation. It only works if people are in the same tenant, so it's an internal only use case. Room size, I would recommend medium and it's going to be around 8 to 10 people.
Okay, let's wrap up. What I like most about the TeamConnect is that it's very easy to use. It's literally just plug and play. It works fine in medium sized meeting rooms. If you want something for larger meeting rooms like 50 square meters, then rather choose the Sennheiser TeamConnect for ceiling too. If you care about data privacy and data security, keep in mind that you always can delete your voice profile. Your admin can also delete all your audio data. You can also delete your audio data. If you don't use it anymore, it's going to be deleted automatically. So it's really designed for data security and data privacy. Hope you like this video. If you have some questions, please share with me in the comments. And thanks for watching.